Good morning, everyone. It's a new day out here. My name is Travis. This is my 2007 GMC Yukon Denali. It's my daily driver. I love driving it. It's a little dirty right now, so don't pay attention to that. We're gonna airbag it. What could go wrong, right? I mean, it's not like GMC put a bunch of, research and development into active suspension that makes it more comfortable, and what could go wrong? I have a deadline. I am taking this thing on a road trip, going up to Idaho. So let's get back to it. The rear bags are done.
Are you sure about that?
The gauge is in. Nothing is buttoned up. Everything is just mocked up, I guess you would say. The entire back end of this thing is blown apart. I need to install the front bags, run the airline to the front bags, mount the air compressors. It's a nice cool morning, a little bit of cloud cover. Hopefully it's not as hot. If it is, I was able to find this 10x20 Easy Up, which I am stoked about. This has been the best part of the build so far, even though I only used it last night when it was dark. But whatever. Are you guys getting tired of looking at this thing like this? Because I sure am. So we've got the manifold here. These lines go to the rear bags. I've ordered some bulkhead fittings to go through the floor right here. I'm actually just gonna cut a nice big section out and make a whole panel that has all the bulkhead fittings in it. And this right here is just that wiring loom stuff because I don't have any grommets. Nobody around me has grommets for a 3/8 opening. So we're just dealing with that right now, and if I rub a hole in the airline, it's just kind of the way things happen for me. So I think what we'll do right now is jack up the front, take these front tires off, and put the front bags on. And here is the part of the program where audio was not recorded. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this sweet, sweet voiceover work. The included hardware for this front air strut is not long enough. My kit must have been assembled on a Friday afternoon before a holiday weekend, because honestly, it's like they didn't even try. This bolt is so short, the threads will not even reach the nylock insert at the end of the nylock nut. Now it's back to the hardware store, where I'm beginning to be on a first-name basis. And now, back to our regularly scheduled broadcast. Okay, we're on our way to the hardware store again, because this airbag kit is not good. It's chintzy, it's weak, and I just hope, praying to the good Lord above, that we don't break down on the way to Idaho. breakfast pit stop. Sister's Cafe, Cameron Park. It's very good.
Delicious.
Okay, let's get hardware. Back from the store. We can get this hardware off of here. Got the right size stuff here. Let's get these things put in. Here's yet another problem with the X2 bag kit. The hole in the top of the shock tower in the Yukon, the big hole in the middle, is not large enough to pass through the nut and bolt in the top hat. Okay, no big deal. I thought, just take the top hat off, put these 3 pieces of hardware on there, and then slide the shock up inside. Well, you can't do that because these top hats don't come off. I have the hardware out. There's no nut and bolt in there. It won't come out. It will not come out. Narrower at the bottom than it is at the top. So, X2 Industries. Okay, back at it again. I gotta redo these rear bags. I had them snug fit in there, just kind of pinned in the way that the coil springs were in. But then I found out that's not a good idea in case you get like a big bump. Your bags, I mean, there's nothing really holding them in, so they can fall out. And that's gonna be a bad time. So I took everything back apart. I got the bags out. I got my welder set up. I got the paint ground off. We're gonna weld these things in. It's not pretty. It's good enough for who it's for. All right, quick status update for everyone. The rear bags were pressure fit in. Now they're welded. It was a pain. It doesn't look pretty. I had to do a lot of cutting, a lot of grinding to the factory spring perches. It doesn't look good. I'm gonna have to redo that later. I'm not happy with it. Not happy with most of this kit. But you know, live and learn, I guess. I had both air compressors mounted. Had to remove one of them because I didn't leave myself enough room to put the spin-on air filter on the front. I can show you that. There's just a round plastic here's my air compressor. You take this little grommet out and there's just a round plastic filter element that screws into there. I didn't have it on when I mocked this thing up because I forgot about it on account of I have 2 compressors and 1 filter. So one of the compressors is in, it's wired, it's got the filter on. It's fine. It's great. Perfect. Wonderful.
Good, great, grand, wonderful. No yelling on the bus.
So this compressor, I'm gonna have to move all of the threaded inserts that I just pressed into the bottom of the Yukon. And by move, I mean I'm going to just leave those ones there and drill some new holes. Bob's your uncle. That's just the way it's gonna be. Not even gonna lie. The front bags are totally done. Check. The gauge is wired, still needs to be mounted, and I need to put the dash back together. The rear bags are hard mounted. I need to run the air lines up into the car. The sun's going down. I've been working on pretty much just the rear airbags all day long because the mounts that they send are terrible. I mean, they suck. There's no other way to put it. They suck. So I have a big old mess to clean up. I have to go buy more parts. I have to go get more hardware. A majority of this kit is useless. I'm almost at 2 weeks on this. It's Thursday now. I'm supposed to be leaving Saturday. I got basically one more day to finish this up and test drive it. I still got to put it back together. My seats are out. My interior panels are out. All of my stuff is out. So I'm going to end it off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that my misery is bringing you some laughter. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Action.